Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Angelic Zara Molitza with the last student number 115 and I'm from class B. In this video, I will explain the procedure of English material development, which includes selecting, designing, adapting, and evaluating materials based on several studies. First, selecting and grading materials is a very important process in language teaching. Course materials are considered indispensable tools because they are closely related to the aims and objectives of a teaching program. They also correspond to learners' need and help achieve the desired learning outcomes. Materials are seen as the main means to achieve teaching goals, so they need to be carefully chosen. They should be tailored to learners' needs to ensure effective learning results. In selecting materials, teachers need to consider several important aspects such as student needs, their background knowledge, and the objectives of the academic program. And then, beside that, material should be suitable in many ways. They should match the learner's level, be within their comprehension ability, and be interesting and relevant to them. However, sometimes material that seem appropriate in theory may not work well in practice. For example, a text that appears suitable can be too difficult when applied in the classroom. Because of this, selecting materials is not simple and requires experience and evaluating over time. Materials may also change continuously based on learners' need. In this study, the researchers used questionnaires and interviews involving 15 teachers to analyze the selection and grading process. The findings showed that the materials were not appropriately selected and graded. The lessons and exercises were not useful for students' academic needs and didn't help them achieve the expected learning outcomes. This indicates that selecting and grading materials must be done carefully to ensure effective learnings. Next, the second stage is designing materials. In language classrooms, teachers, students, and course book are the main elements in the learning process. Course book often represent the curriculum and play an important role in teaching. However, many course books are not fully suitable for students. They often show mismatch between learning content and students' actual needs. Based on observations, many students have low English proficiency, and one contributing factor is the use of course books that are not relevant to their needs. Therefore, it is necessary to design appropriate teaching materials that can improve students' English proficiency. The study used a research and development method to design an English course book based on the 2013 curriculum. To design effective materials, the researchers conducted needs analysis using questionnaires. This analysis aimed to understand students' self-perception, prior knowledge, and expectation in learning English. The results revealed that the existing materials did not meet curriculum standards and were not aligned with students' needs. Designing materials allow teachers to create resources that are more relevant, flexible, and suitable for specific learning contexts. Okay, now move on the third stage. The third stage is adapting materials. Instructional materials play an important role in English foreign language classrooms because they support learning and help students develop language skills. Materials adaptation refers to modifying existing materials to make them more effective and suitable for learners. In the study, the researchers used a qualitative case study approach. The data were collected through document analysis, classroom observation, and interviews. The findings showed that teachers frequently adapt material by adding, modifying, deleting, simplifying, and rearranging content. These adaptations are done to improve learning and make materials more suitable for students. However, there are still some challenges. For example, some materials have inappropriate levels of difficulty. Tasks that are too demanding and students often rely too much on their first language. Another important point is that no single materials can meet the needs of all learners. Therefore, teachers need to adapt materials to match student characteristics and learning context. Adaptation helps create more meaningful and effective learning experiences. Next, the last stage is evaluating materials. Textbooks remains an important part of English teaching because they provide essential resources for both teachers and students. This study focused on evaluating the cultural content of an Indonesia English foreign language textbook using questionnaires and interviews with teachers. The findings showed that textbooks was not fully designed for culture-based learning. It contained limited cultural information, like supporting tasks and exercises, and did not provide clear guidelines for teaching cultural aspects. This shows that evaluation is necessary to identify weakness and improve the quality of teaching materials. Through evaluation, materials can be revised and better adjusted to meet teachers and students' expectations. So guys, we can get a conclusion that selecting, designing, adapting, and evaluating materials are important processes in developing effective English teaching materials. Each stage plays a significant role in ensuring that the materials meet students' needs and support successful learning outcomes. That's all from me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.